Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name's Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today we are going to be taking a look at Solana and we are going to see what it would take to reach levels of $260 again. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, if you're interested in trading and would like to try out the same crypto exchange I use on a regular basis, feel free to go ahead and try out the MEXC crypto exchange with the link in the video description down below. I personally love this exchange for two big reasons. One, as many of you guys know, I'm a huge altcoin nerd, and I invest and trade in a lot of different altcoins on a regular basis. And they have over 1,500 different altcoins at any given time, so that's always very nice. And in addition to that, as you guys can clearly see, they have some of the cheapest trading fees in the entire industry right now. So obviously that's nice too, because you get to keep more of your profits and you're paying less in fees. So, and who doesn't like, having a little extra money in their wallet, right? So guys, the first thing I want to talk about here with Solana is there is a ton, and I mean a ton of FUD that goes on with Solana on a regular basis. And here's the thing, I'm not one of those people. For those of you who are new to my channel, I am not one of those people who sits here and listens to FUD. I don't get excited. I don't get hyped up. That's not the type of investor that I am. I don't listen to what other people say, all right? I look at the realism behind it and I try to base my decisions off of, realistic outcomes, okay? So realistically here, the number one reason why I personally love Solana myself is simply because realistically, when I go ahead and I compare it to something like Ethereum, for instance, Ethereum is extremely expensive to transact, all right? Realistically, in my view, in my personal opinion, Ethereum is really expensive, and realistically it's, it's only beneficial for wealthy people. So when you see all these big crypto influencers that are talking about Ethereum on a regular basis, think about the reason why they are talking about it on a regular basis. They're talking about it because they can afford it. They can afford to spend, $30, $40 on a transaction fee on a regular basis, or however much it costs on a regular basis, or, when the chain is very, what's the word I'm looking for? When there's a lot of transactions going on and when it's congested, they can afford to be able to pay those fees. But with Solana, here's what I like about Solana. Solana is always cheap. And here's the thing. Yeah, they go down, from time to time. And yeah, they do have outages. But realistically, come on now. We have thunderstorms and, we have power outages. Shit happens, right? So realistically, and in addition to that, Solana, because of the outages, Solana has been battle tested so many times and has always came back every single time. And that's another reason why I am so bullish on, a project like Solana. All right. And in addition to that, so realistically, because Solana's fees are cheap, I like to call Solana as the chain for the middle class, because pretty much anybody in the middle class can afford to use and transact Solana on a regular basis. Whereas Ethereum, on a long-term scale, the middle class people, they're not going to be able to afford to transact on a chain like Ethereum on a regular basis, as long as fees are extremely high like they usually typically are. Now, in addition to this, there's been some FUD lately about Solana, as far as, FTX dumping Solana tokens because of, all the assets that they have. Now, realistically, I have heard, I can't confirm it, but I have heard that some exchange out there has bought all of the Solana off of FTX over the counter. So realistically, I don't think we have to be, fearing about, a big Solana dump or anything like that because of that reason. So once again, it just goes to show that, hey, once again, there's big FUD in the market. Everybody's on Twitter, everybody hears about the FUD, and they all freak out and they all start to get emotional. And, hey, what happens? People start selling for no reason. And look at this, somebody ended up buying it all over the counter, and now everything's all good. So, hey, those people who lost out and sold because of, emotional FUD and they got emotional, hey, that's their problem, not ours. All right, guys, so we are going to go ahead and take a look at Solana on the charts and see what is going on here, okay? But first, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin, all right? Now, here's the thing. For those of you who are new to my channel, I'm a long-term trader, okay? When I swing trade, I do long-term swing trades, okay? So when I'm trading, I'm not trading charts that are within, the 1 or 4 hour time frame, okay? I'm trading the daily and the weekly charts, all right? I'm in it for the big profits, not the small small little, 7 to 10% profits here and there. I want the bigger profits simply because I don't have time to be staring at charts on a regular basis. So, and in addition to that, I'm pretty new to, technical analysis videos, so just bear with me here, all right? So, realistically here, you guys, when I'm doing technical analysis, I am really big on Fibonacci levels. I'm very big on trading levels. I'm very big on support and resistance levels, moving averages, and just, typical pattern trading in general. I typically try to stay away from indicators as much as possible, simply because, realistically, indicators can give false signals on a regular basis. So it's much better to trade, raw price action. So that is typically what I do. So guys, when we take a look at Bitcoin here, the other thing we have to look at is the DXY as well, which the DXY has honestly just, gone up from, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It just spent 8 weeks going straight upwards. So, and now we're starting to see that it might start dropping. So that is good news for Bitcoin. Typically when DXY starts to drop, typically Bitcoin starts to gain momentum and starts going up as well. So that's nice to see. So the DXY continues to drop, Bitcoin's going to start going up. And as we all know, usually when Bitcoin goes up, all the other coins start to slowly and gradually go up as well. So that is kind of what we are basing things off of here. So when we're taking a look at Bitcoin here, realistically, you guys, I've got my Fibonacci levels all set up here and whatnot. And realistically here, you guys, we've got a whole bunch of, resistance levels that we got to break through before we start to get in the clear of, where we can be in the long term. Now, realistically here, I've got this yellow resistance level right here, right around, roughly the 31,783 level. I'm just going to call it 32,000. Realistically, you guys, I'm not going to start getting excited about the Bitcoin price and about a potential new bull market until Bitcoin reaches 32,000 and creates strong support above it for a couple days, all right? Because realistically here, you guys, we have had multiple times where we have tried to break that level and we have completely failed every single time. So realistically here, as a long-term trader, I'm not getting excited until we break this, until we break through this level right in here, okay? And the simple reason why is because, once again, I'm not a hype investor. I don't I don't give into hype. So, when we start to see this new weekly candle going on right here, this new weekly green candle, there's a lot of people that are getting excited about it and stuff like that. But realistically, for people like me, I'm not getting excited, all right? I will not get excited until we break this level of resistance that we have been trying to break for quite some time. So that's one of the key things we have to look at. So because of that, you guys, none of these altcoins are realistically in the clear yet, okay? And we have to keep, mind of that. So let's go ahead and take a look at Solana here, okay? So as far as Solana goes, we can clearly see, hey, Solana's been dropping, all right? And we can see on the RSI here too that, we are in territory of it being technically oversold, okay? So realistically here, we could start to see Solana starting to go up, but we have got a whole bunch of resistance levels to go ahead and break through before we actually start to, see some actual good momentum telling us that, the coin is going to start rising more and more and more. Realistically, so I've got these, my red lines are typically support levels and my blue lines are typically resistance levels, all right? So realistically, where we are right now at $18.18, at the time of me filming this video, we are very, very close to this support level right here of $16.11. And obviously, if we continue to drop and we end up dropping past that point, we're honestly probably headed towards this next area of $12.93. And if we break through that, then, we've got our all-time low right here, or our current swing low right here, which is right around $7.94. We really don't want to see that happening. Yeah, it would be nice for people, who are long-term holders and who, obviously want to buy cheaper. But realistically, we want to see the market, go up. Everybody wants to see the market go up so we can all make some money in the spot market, right? So realistically here, we need to break this first level right here of resistance right around the $22 area, all right? And then after that, then we've got, this next level, which is right around 32. $32. But obviously, once we break this resistance level, we need to be able to continue going north. All right. We can't continue this, bullshit where we keep, we go up and then we end up retracing all the way back down. I mean, realistically, we need some new capital to be coming into the market in order for this stuff to happen. And that's kind of the big key thing with Bitcoin right now, too, you guys. Realistically, I mean, we are continuing to drop and drop and drop because there's no new capital coming into the market, realistically. And so we need to start seeing some new capital coming into the market, because if we don't, then obviously, hey, that's just gonna cause prices to continue to drop further and further and further, and nobody obviously wants to see that. So just for shits and giggles here, let's go ahead and take a look at the daily chart as well. Now again, you guys, like I mentioned before, I am brand new to these technical analysis type videos, and everybody does technical analysis differently. So realistically here, I apologize if I'm not, covering what you're looking for. If I'm not, hey, let me know in my Twitter account or something like that and help me out here, all right? But realistically here, when we're looking at the daily chart again, hey, we can clearly see, I mean, realistically, if we continue to go up and up and up and keep breaking through these smaller levels of support and resistance, so like right here, we've got a layer right here, right around here of resistance. If we can break $22, I see no reason why we can't continue north and continuing to break, this larger $22 level of support or of resistance right here as well. And if that happens, you guys, it's pretty much smooth sailing all the way up to $32. I mean, we've got some extra levels of resistance that are above it, right around here at $25, but they're typically smaller levels rather than a, larger, macro view. So overall here, you guys, realistically, as far as my final thoughts go, as far as where I think, Solana is going to go in the long term, realistically, obviously, we've got a new bull run coming up, or, a hopeful bull run anyway. Realistically, we want to see the price go up. Now, will that happen? Realistically, we don't know, all right? We need to see more and more capital coming into this market until we are able to start seeing prices continuing to rise and rise and rise. I mean, that is just the reality of it, you guys. But overall here, realistically, in the grand scheme of things, as far as my long-term, technical analysis is concerned here, realistically, we need to break all of these various levels, and realistically, in between of those, you guys, we are going to be trading those ranges and continuing to go upwards further and further and further, all right? But realistically, I see, geez, I'm saying realistically a lot. I probably sound like a dumbass. Anyway, realistically, again, I see no reason why we can't, break levels of $260 at, some point in time in the long term, all right? And the simple reason why is because Solana is continuing to grow. Solana is continuing to release new products and features on a regular basis. Solana Mobile is, kicking off. Solana Mobile is, continuing to garner more and more attention on a regular basis. I mean, me even personally, you guys, I have heard people talk about Solana Mobile at my local Verizon store. And so realistically, that's kind of a big deal, okay? I mean, these are just regular people, all right? So that is pretty cool to hear, to be brutally honest with you. But overall here, you guys, long term, yeah, I personally think Solana will be able to reach levels of $260 again. But, honestly, it's going to take a lot of capital to get there, all right? We have to be able to break these levels of support and resistance in order for that to happen, all right? Now, if any of you guys have any questions or anything that I mentioned in this video, or would like to help me out with these TA videos, and tell me what I could do better on, hey, feel free to go ahead and reach out to me in my free community Discord server, which you can find a link to in the description below this video as well. But overall here, you guys, that's going to pretty much do it for this video, so I will go ahead and wrap this one up. But before you guys leave, hey, go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a regular basis. And hey guys, with that said, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the comment section down below of my future videos.